Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a divine masculine energy reading because the energy for the divine masculine right now is just really, really intense, really potent. And so I wanted to tap into that further. So first we have the Tower. There is, what I'm being told, an inner revolution happening with the divine masculine energy right now. A lot of them are having this tower moment or tower moments in their life. And this energy is coming through to sort of shake things up and bring in a lot of breakthroughs, bring in a lot of new energy. But to bring in the new, it needs to break down the old. And so the divine masculine is going through this powerful time of transformation. They're ending cycles. There's a lot of Ten of Swords energy. There's a lot of endings, things that are just final, walking away from situations, walking away from people. Some of this is coming about in very, very shocking ways for them. So it's like, for some, it's like violent outbursts or anger, rage, arguments, and, really, really cutting people out of their life. For others, it's just this wave of energy that is sweeping through beyond anything that they can control. And so it's sort of brought them to this period where they're kind of like on their knees, like the person in this picture, in this depiction of the Ten of Swords. There's a lot of feeling of rock bottom and needing to surrender to the moment, not being able to resist what's happening. But with all the energy right now, it's bringing up a lot of passion. It's bringing up a lot of drive. It's bringing up a lot of inspiration. It's like the divine masculine wants to do things in a different way. It's seeing the possibility and potential of this new energy, of everything breaking down, and how it's sort of bringing in more freedom for them. And that's exciting and exhilarating, but terrifying for them at the same time. But what's beautiful is that it's also opening their heart with the Ace of Cups. It's like they're finally tapping into the possibility of real love and wanting real love and wanting and desiring the full package, not just like feeding on scraps or, hooking up, random hookups or random, associations or karmics. It's like they want something real, they want something valuable, they want something more. And how they're seeing you right now is the Strength card. They're seeing the divine feminine in their power position, because for them, they're feeling very weak. They're feeling emasculated. For others, they're just feeling like everything's falling apart, everything's sort of being destroyed in their life. And so they're looking at you as a source of strength, because you're sort of taming the lion. You have managed, regardless of what's happening in your life, to kind of keep this posed and poised, kind of calm demeanor. You roll with the punches. You just know how to flow through it. And they're really admiring that about you right now. The thing too that I was hearing is like, they really acknowledge that your gentleness is actually your greatest strength, even if in the past they've looked at it, or they've looked down on it, or they've looked at it sort of like that it wasn't a strength of your character. They're understanding that like your poise, your gentleness, your demeanor, your just ability to show up and handle whatever is thrown at you is like a huge source of strength and power. And it's very, very attractive because there's a lot of sexual energy. There's a lot of desire. And there's a lot of, again, wanting more real connection, wanting this connection, wanting to reach out, wanting to experience love in a way that they've never truly experienced it before. And so these are very, very powerful and potent times for both the divine masculine and divine feminine. But the divine masculines are really, really going through it because it's like the soul starting to break through. The soul is breaking down the ego. The soul is taking a lead in their lives. And because of that, all the false structures, the false relationships, the situations that not only don't serve them, but also are holding them back from their full potential, are having to break down and break apart so that they can rise up. And so there's a lot of energy around the divine masculine starting something new, doing something new, doing things in a new way, moving beyond their past choices, their past conditioning, moving beyond the expectations that others may have of them, and really just sort of following the call of their inner passion and the call of their heart. And so again, it's a beautiful energy, but they're going back and forth between joy, wanting to expand, rage, anger. Some of them are having like violent outbursts or getting into fights with people. You're seeing this actually, interestingly enough. I didn't watch the Oscars, but Will Smith's reaction was like the energy of the divine masculine right now. Like it's like everything that's been boiling underneath the surface is coming out and they can't contain it anymore. And so they're just very, very reactive at this time. And so just really, really important to understand that, especially if you are in communication with your divine counterpart, to be this gentle strength right now, because they're going through it. They're really, really going through it. I mean, it's like being pushed to ascend at this point. Like the soul is taking over and saying enough, time to move forward. And there's a lot of tumultuous energy, a lot of inner turmoil, a lot of conflict within themselves because of that. And so again, you are a huge source of strength for them. But if you are in contact with your divine masculine and your divine counterpart sort of has these weird reactions or weird outbursts, understand that it has nothing to do with you and just everything to do with all the things in their life that are breaking down and ending, so that they can actually fully give and express their love in this connection. Okay, so with that, let's get into the hidden truth of what the divine masculine is going through and feeling right now. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love and light. What is the hidden truth of the divine masculine's energy? Okay. I wish I could take back my words. This is especially true if you have had some really heated conversations, either recently or in the past. They wish they could take back everything that they said to you. I love you unconditionally. I feel you even though we are apart. I feel that you're leaving me behind. We will be together again. So they do want this. Their heart is igniting right now. The heart center is activating very, very strongly, and they want to be with you. I knew exactly what I was doing. But they're at a place now where they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what to do. It's like they're losing control in all areas of their life. And it terrifies them. And so they're very reactive. They're very emotional. For some of you, it's like, if you've never seen an emotional side to your divine masculine, you may see that coming up very soon. And it's gonna be like shocking, because it's like, again, everything that they've been trying to deny, everything that they've been trying to resist, everything that they've stuffed deep down inside, it's just boiling, it's bubbling up, it's boiling over. It's like a pot that's boiling over, and the steam and everything's going all over the place. This is the divine masculine energy right now. It is the Tower. They are going through an internal revolution, and it's the revolution of the soul. I am afraid to contact you. For some, it's like, because of things that they've said and done in the past, they're absolutely terrified to contact you. And so many cards flew out. I'm just kind of reading. I know I crossed the line with you. So they know that they've crossed the line. They know that they have really, for some, they know that they've really messed things up. They know that they've really, really hurt you. And they want to make it right. They want to make it right. At the bottom is, I hide behind material things. So again, a lot of the false structures in their life that they've used to hiding behind, those things are breaking down. Those things are ending. And this is a very transformative time for the divine masculine. Let's get into the energy oracle. Tap in a bit further. The bottom of the deck, we've got the Strength, the Woman with the Lion. Again, this is the divine feminine right now. So we have you coming out twice. Let's see what else wants to come through. Higher self. Woo. Holy Spirit. Help us tap into the divine feminine energy right now. What messages do you want the divine feminine to know? Got that one that fell. Okay. Oh, wow. So divine feminine's really entering into quite a beautiful time. We have Goddess of the Moon. This is the High Priestess energy, really, really using your intuition, really tapping into your spiritual gifts, understanding your clairvoyance, your claircognizance, your clairsentience, seeing beyond the illusions of things, seeing underneath the surface of things. Spirit saying, you know the truth of this situation, regardless of what it looks like, and regardless of how the divine masculine wants to control appearances. You're seeing beneath it all. You're seeing the truth of things. Journey. For some, you are taking a trip or needing to travel. This could also just be like moving to a new place, or, doing something out of the ordinary that requires you to travel a bit. So this could be like a day trip, or, going on a retreat. But for many divine feminines, there is a journey coming up, or you're going to be guided to take some sort of trip or do some sort of journey coming soon. Some of you may feel tied up in your circumstances, in the experiences that are happening in your life right now. But Spirit's saying more balance is coming into your life. So find ways to create balance, and it will loosen up the energy of being tied up. Also, the divine feminine's heart is opening as well. We are all going through heart openings, heart activations, And so just allow yourself to be with whatever emotions you are feeling, and really let your heart open. Let your heart open and let yourself receive love in all forms. We'll do Tarot Grand Lux to see what's happening with the connection at this time. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians, unconditional love and light. What further messages can you give the Divine Feminine about the connection at this time between her divine counterpart? Yeah. Yeah. What else do you want to bring through? Wow. Incredible. Incredible. We have the Knight of Wands. This is on fire energy. This is the Divine Masculine wanting to make a move towards you. Because we have the Ace of Cups. Love, the opening of love, the opening of their heart, wanting to declare that love, wanting to be with you, wanting this connection. Ace of Swords, communication, clarity, and truth. Some of you will finally get confession, revelation of truth. It's that energy that I've been talking about, this Mercury with Pluto energy that's around us, that's going to play out between now. It's already playing out, but it's going to play out between now and about April 15th. Some of you are finally going to get the truth that they feel the same way, that they love you, that they want you, they want to be with you. Others of you are going to get the truth, if they hurt you, if they walked away, if they abandoned you, you're going to get the truth. You're going to get the communication that you've been desiring and deserving in this situation. Temperance, it's all about balance. It's all about slow and steady, being patient, using moderation. Even if the Divine Masculine rushes towards you right now, just take your time, ease into it. Don't rush things. Let things develop and sort of go in their own natural way, because we have justice. Things are coming into balance. You have two cards of balance right next to each other. You have two aces right next to each other. It's all about new beginnings of love, new beginnings in communication. Temperance, learning to balance the masculine and feminine energies, justice, things coming into a beautiful balance, a happy outcome, resolution in this situation. High Priestess, the goddess of the moon energy, really using your intuition to guide you through this connection, through this relationship, because at the bottom, we have Judgment. This is rebirth. So for those who have been with their divine counterpart, it's a reignition. There is a rebirth here. There is a second chance. There is a new beginning. For those who have not been with your divine counterpart, this is the phoenix rising from the ashes. So everything that has happened to this point has brought you both to this ascension point where you're rising up and you're ready to meet each other in love, in communication, in balance. The energies are balancing. And so just trust your intuition, trust your inner guidance on this path. One of the songs that came up for the Divine Masculine today, and it's funny, I love this song and I've heard it hundreds of times, but today just the lyrics hit me differently because it's really a good depiction what the Divine Masculine is feeling and going through right now. There's a song called Bittersweet Symphony by the Verve, and I'm just going to read the lyrics really quick because it's a bittersweet symphony that's life. Try to make ends meet. You're a slave to money, then you die. I'll take you down the only road I've ever been down. You know, the one that takes you to the places where all the veins meet. No change, I can change, I can change, I can change, but I'm here in my mold. I'm here in my mold, but I'm a million different people. From one day to the next, I can't change my mold. No, 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 no. Have you ever been down? Well, I've never prayed, but tonight I'm on my knees, yeah. I need to hear some sounds that recognize the pain in me, yeah. I let the melody shine, let it cleanse my mind. I feel free now. But the airwaves are clean and nobody's singing to me now. No change, I can change, I can change, I can change, but I'm here in my mold. I'm here in my mold, and I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can change my mold. No, 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 no. Because it's a bittersweet symphony, this life. And I can't change my mold. No, 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 no. It's just sex and violence, melody and silence. It's just sex and violence, melody and silence. I'll take you down the only road I've ever been down. Ever been down. And so it's like, again, this energy of just feeling like this Ten of Swords. They're on their knees. They're having to surrender to this tower energy, whether it's within them or on the external in their life, things that are breaking down. It's like they're finally at that point of surrender. And when you're at the point of surrender, that's when the soul rises. That's when you're able to truly step into the new. With the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. It's the understanding that the past is gone and the things that worked before don't work anymore. And it's like, I can change my mold. No, I can't change. They're in that conflict, that inner conflict, and it's bringing up a lot of anger, a lot of violence. They're really, really going through it. It's a very tumultuous time for the divine masculine energy. But again, the breakdown is the breakthrough for them, especially right now. What's interesting too is the song for the divine feminine. This is Rihanna, Love on the Brain. And I'm going to read just the chorus part. And babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Can we burn something, babe? And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain. That's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it fucks me so good. And I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain, yeah. And it keeps me cursing your name, or keeps me cursing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you. And I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. So the divine feminine's feeling this fire too. And feeling like, you know, there's always love on the brain for the divine feminine, but really just wanting to be in that heart space, really wanting to be in that heart space and have that affection and connection with the divine masculine. So it's a very intense time. I'll use that word. It's a very intense time for both. Final messages from the Eternal Messages deck. The other message I was getting is, and it might come up, but you know, definitely you guys are talking to each other through songs. Like I said, that Bittersweet Symphony, I've heard it a million times and I love that song. It's one of my favorites. But today it hit me differently. It really hit me differently. Like I almost started crying when I heard that lyric. I never pray, but tonight I'm on my knees. Like that's where the divine masculine's at. They're wanting help. They're asking for help. Yeah, of course. All right, let's see. Yeah. Take that. One more final message, Spirit. One more. One more. Okay. You really are the best thing that's ever happened to me. I'm speaking through songs. So there's a special song that you're hearing, lyrics that just hit you differently, even if it's a song that you've heard a million times. That's their soul talking to you. Severing ties with the karmic partner, that is that Tower and Ten of Swords energy. Like, there are massive endings happening for the Divine Masculine right now. I've been receiving your telepathic messages. So they're getting your song messages and all the messages that you're sending them telepathically too. Keep speaking through the heart. Planning to surprise you. And I keep a close eye on your social media. And so even if you don't have social media, they have ways of knowing what you're doing, basically. That's all that came through. But they know what you're doing. They pay attention to you. And definitely right now they're watching you very closely because you're a huge source of strength for them in their life. Bottom of the deck says, I am protecting this connection. But a lot of you are going to have like this surprise energy. You're going to have them reach out, or they're going to make like a confession or a declaration of love, or finally let you know like, hey, the karmic situations are done. I'm ready for this. So just continue to be that incredible, amazing, beautiful source of strength that you are, Divine Feminine. You bow to no one. You are the one who tames the lion, and just believe in that. Have that confidence. This is the Leo card. This is the sun energy. Keep shining. You're amazing. You're beautiful. Remember that. Sending lots of love. Take care.